This is Happy Half Hour, a Peoria Life web show brought to you by Enjoy Peoria.
Hello and welcome to Happy Half Hour. On this week's episode, we sit down with the Pekin Park District to talk about how to have fun outside in Pekin during the summer. Later, we revisit our friends over at Mackinaw Valley Vineyard. We also fill your free time with some amazing events coming up this week, including fireworks, 4th of July. So sit back, relax, and have some fun with us on Happy Half Hour. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Castaways. This is our oat burger.
Hey, do you like coupons? Do you like discounts? Do you like saving money? Then check out the 2018-2019 Enjoy Peoria coupon book. It is filled with a ton of coupons from area attractions, restaurants, stores, and more. And the book is free. Mind blown. Stop by our office to pick up your book now or check them out on our website, enjoypeoria.com. Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. Well, summer is finally in full swing in the Peoria area. That means it's prime time to get out of the house and enjoy the outdoors. One place that is serious about their outdoor fun is Pekin. They have a lot of fun facilities, a lot of fun attractions, and some cool events during the summer. So here to join us to talk about more about the Park District is Cameron Benton and Sean Powers with the Park District. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So my first question, kind of one of the hidden gems in the area, and essentially one of the only water parks left in the Peoria area, is Dragonland Water Park. Can you guys talk about it a little bit and tell us like what it has to offer and what you can do there?
Yeah, sure. Unfortunately, it is one of the last water parks in the area. We do still have the two slides. We have a body slide and a tube slide. We're open 7 days a week from noon to 5, and $5.50 will get you in the door. Kids 3 and under are free. Tuesday nights we have family night from 7 to 8:30, and family 4 can come in for $10. So nice little discount and swim under the lights if the sun goes down enough for that. We've got swim lessons in the morning and in the evening. Pretty much full service water park. I mean,
and it's
concessions and all that good stuff.
Rentals?
Plenty of rentals. You can rent it out. Well, anytime we're not open, if you want to rent it out, we'll have you in. And we've had groups rent it out and have like a catered dinner and all kinds of great stuff. So
if we want to do a moonlight, I'm joking, a midnight thing, midnight. Seriously? Okay.
I've got the stadium lights.
Okay,
we can light it up for you. So
one cool thing is it caters to all ages because you guys have the same volleyball pits, for older adults, the water slides, but also for kids you have a water play area. You have the cool little dragon slide, which goes perfect with the high school mascot and the water play area and everything. So how is that important, to be able to cater to all ages?
I think the reason I love Dragonland so much is it is a family facility. I spend a lot of time there, and I see families come. I mean, we've got the zero depth area for the toddlers, and like I said, the sand play area. Dude the Dragon, that's the slide you're talking about there, and the kids love it. And then for the older kids, we've got the slides and the 5-foot area for actual swimming, and plenty of deck space and green space if you just want to lounge out in a chair, or if you want to sit in the grass, we've got a lot of green space for that. It's just the perfect family facility, and I know my staff really takes that mission to heart and is very family friendly.
And then right across the street from the water park is the mini golf, Magic Dragon mini golf. I think it's really cool. We were just talking about this before the show started. Probably one of the coolest holes in the whole area. It's inside a caboose, and it starts in the caboose, it ends out of the caboose. So what is it, for someone who wants to do the mini golf, what are the hours and how much does it cost?
Well, we're there every day from noon to 9. Again, it has lights too, so if you like to play at night, we've got you. It's $5.25 to play a round, and your second round's only $3.25. So that's new this year. We had a lot of people, well, can we play again? Yeah, sure. And so we created a rate for that, so you can take a second round. It's 18 holes. Like you mentioned, hole number 4 is played through a caboose, and it's a real, genuine caboose, and the interior is modeled the way it was. The toilet's still there. The stove is still there. Of course, it's all protected as a museum-type piece, so it's not operational, but it's very neat. You start the hole in the caboose, and then it goes through a hole in the bottom, and it comes out the side. Magic Dragon Mini Golf is kind of a hidden gem in Mineral Springs. It's right there kind of in the middle. You get in the park, it's like, hey, there's a mini golf course here. It's great. A lot of great scenery. There's a nice pond that runs through it. With a waterfall and all kinds of great stuff.
It is a fun
very scenic.
It is a fun surprise for families that aren't expecting it, that they're just going to the park, going to the lagoon or going to the water park, and they see this and they're like, oh gosh, we got to try this out too.
Right.
You can almost make a whole day out of this stuff just around Mineral Springs.
Oh, easily.
Absolutely.
And while we're talking about hidden gems, and mini golf is a hidden gem, the one thing that really isn't that everyone knows is the lagoon, because you drive by it all the time. You see the pavilion, you see the paddle boats. That's one cool thing. You go out in the lagoon off of Court and 14th and take the paddle boats. What are the hours for that, and how much do those cost?
Boating on the lagoon is available from noon to dusk. So and $4.25 for a 30-minute ride. If you want to go again, it's $3.25. And we have, I don't know how many boats we have, about a dozen boats. And then we also have the big dragon boat that is very popular, that if you're driving on Court Street, sometimes you see the dragon floating around the lagoon. That's if it's available, it just kind of, as it comes up in line, jump in. I have a lot of people wait in line to do the dragon boat. Every day.
And we have
It's
the
a great
bikes.
thing.
The
And
bikes are the big tires.
yeah, we do have we have 2 water trikes.
Okay.
So if you want to ride a bike on water, you can do that as well.
And I've done the paddle boats a few times. I haven't done the water trike. I have to try that out. That seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, Mineral Springs is obviously one of your guys' biggest attractions, especially during the summer. But you guys have some other fun stuff, outer parks. I know McNaughton, a few other ones. So what are some outdoor adventures that are available at some of these outer parks?
Well, if you want to get out and do, hiking, mountain biking, horse riding, we have all that out at McNaughton Park. It's about 700 acres out there. We have a concessionaire that runs the horse stables, so you can rent horses and go on a trail ride, a guided trail ride. We also have the disc golf course out there, 18-hole disc golf course, which is free and open to the public. But it's really utilized a lot for the hiking, the mountain biking. We have a 7-mile Potawatomi trail out there, but there's a lot of other offshoots of that trail system. So you could easily spend an entire day out there. There's a couple fishing lakes as well. Then we have Dirksen Park, which is on the other side of Route 98. We have an archery range there, which we have a shared partnership with the Archers Club in Pekin. We have a remote control airfield, which we have an arrangement with a club also for that. Yeah. But there's a lot of mountain bike trails and hiking trails in Dirksen as well. And then Independence Park, which is in Marquette Heights, is pretty much all hiking and mountain bike trails. Probably about 10 or 12 miles worth of trails up there too. So you could easily spend a whole day out there. We do have campsites out at McNaughton too.
Cool, excellent.
Primitive campsites, no electric. There is bathroom facilities nearby, but you could easily spend a day or a weekend out there if you wanted to.
I know that disc golf course is I mean, I remember Ledgestone, the big disc golf tournament that's coming up, the professional disc golf tournament that's coming up. I've had pro golfers say that, they've traveled the world and McNaughton's one of their favorite courses to do. I mean, legit said McNaughton's one of their favorite courses to do, and I know you guys are serious about that disc golf.
Yeah,
course.
we have a nice partnership with the Peoria Frisbee Club and the Central Illinois Disc Golf Association. They help us maintain it and keep it up. So it is a very nice course.
So one of the cool things that kids can do during the summer, because obviously they're looking for things to do, school's out. You guys have summer camps that you offer. What kind of summer camps do you guys run?
Well, our summer camp program was completely revamped this summer. Each week has a theme, and we have 2 camps. We have the Adventure Camp, which is all school age 6 to 12, and it's housed out of the arena, but it goes all over the place. They swim at Dragonland twice a week and do sports and different activities, but each week had a theme. Like this week with the 4th of July, the theme is America. So they're doing patriotic American activities. Today, for example, they're grilling out hot dogs and hamburgers for lunch. So what's more American than hot dogs and hamburgers on 4th of July? The week of July 16th is Star Wars week. So they're going to do all kinds of activities, Star Wars. And then they have talent adventures, fear factor, and all kinds of, each week is kind of an activity. So, and then we have Adventures in Nature at Sodweddle, which is for older kids. It's ages 9 to 13. And this year, the theme, all the activities are state-themed. Yeah. So they did swamp bog mud fun for Louisiana. And Illinois week is all about popcorn, crafts, and tasting. And they've got Hawaii coming up, so the snack's going to be popcorn or pineapple-based, that sort of thing. So all kinds of great themed fun each week.
Wow, man. Where was this when I was a kid? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like, this sounds like right up my alley.
Yeah.
And Sodweddle is out at McNaughton Park,
okay.
too.
Yes.
Cool. Excellent. The last thing I want to talk about is your golf courses, because you guys have some world-class golf courses as well. Can you talk about those and what's the difference between those?
Well, we have 2 golf courses, Parkview and Lick Creek Golf Course. Parkview is a little bit shorter of a course. It's about 6,000 yards. Difficulty is not as bad as Lick Creek. It's a little bit more walkable as well, but it's a challenging course and a nice course. You can get around it a little bit quicker. Lick Creek is obviously our premier golf course. It's a longer course. If you play from the back tees, it's almost 7,000 yards, and it's a challenge. It's a great course. We have driving range out there as well for people who enjoy that, and we do have a golf pro, so you can take lessons, and we'll be doing more clinics and junior golf programs as our new director of golf gets settled in. So,
well, I know Lick Creek's one of like the nicest golf facilities in the area. It's so pretty to. I'm not the biggest golfer. Trust me, you don't want me to golf. I'm horrible at it.
It's definitely a challenge.
But driving up, driving by the road, you can see and everything. And it's such a beautiful
Very
course.
scenic course.
Well, I know there's so much more to talk about. We barely scratched the surface, so we got to get you guys back on at some point, because this is just scratching the surface. So if you want to learn more about the Park District and what they have to offer, some of their events, and some of the other attractions we didn't get to cover, you can head to their website, pekinparkdistrict.com. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right.
Stay tuned. More happy half hours next.
Get out your calendars. We're about to fill your free time. Where will you see the fireworks on the 4th of July? There are a number of great displays happening in the Peoria area. On the 3rd, head out to Glen Oak Park for the Peoria Park District Fireworks Spectacular. Then on the 4th, you can head out to Chillicothe, Pekin, and a number of other towns for great shows. The granddaddy of them all, Red, White, and Boom on the Peoria and East Peoria riverfronts, the largest fireworks celebration in Illinois. Want to know all about the displays? Head over to enjoypeoria.com for more info. Want to meet William Shakespeare and Abraham Lincoln? Then head out to Tower Park in Peoria Heights July 4th for the Illinois Shakespeare Traveling Festival. Enjoy a fun, fast-paced show for the young and young at heart. Visit the Peoria Heights Chamber of Commerce website to learn more. Head on out to downtown Morton July 7th for the Super Cruise and Tractor Show. Enjoy great music, food, and of course classic cars and tractors. Local shops and restaurants will be open for the night. Sound interesting? Visit the Morton Chamber of Commerce website for more information. Enjoy dinner and a movie under the stars in Peoria Heights, July 7th. You can check out one of the great restaurants on Prospect, then head over to Tower Park for a free movie. This night's movie is Despicable Me 3. Looking for more fun events? Head on over to our website, enjoypeoria.com, or visit us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Enjoy Peoria.
Welcome back to Happy Half Hour. If you're a fan of wine like me, there's a good chance you've been out to Mackinaw Valley Vineyard in Mackinaw. But there's a lot more to do here than just taste wine, and with us today is Diane Hahn, owner of Mackinaw Valley Vineyard, to tell us more about what you can do out here. Hi, Diane. Thanks for
Casey.
joining us
It's
today.
good to see you again, old friends here.
Oh
So,
yeah, yep. I know. I love
Good to
coming
have
out
you guys here.
It's so beautiful.
Well, thank you.
How long have you guys been? How long have you been open here?
Well, Paul opened the tasting room and winery part in 2003. He started putting the grapes in like 97.
Oh my
So the
gosh.
vineyards were pretty established when we opened, and then we, of course, have added since then too. So now we're at like 15 acres of grapes, but 15 years anniversary for
Wow.
the tasting room being open.
amazing,
So that's an
yeah.
exciting
See
milestone.
on our
Here we need a
glasses
toast
here.
to that.
15 years.
Yeah, here we go.
Hey. Speaking of, okay, that was delicious. So what are we
Isn't that
drinking
nice?
here?
This is okay. Now, don't I just grabbed this because I like it. It's named after me, so this sounds really bad. But Diane's Desire, and it's a dry rosé.
It's fantastic.
It's-
That's
it's
one of the
quite
things I
tasty.
really like about the different wines you guys here is they all kind of have a story and they're all named after one of the kids or
we have one
parents.
that's a cat.
Oh, you have a cat?
Our, Jasmine's Moonlight.
Oh,
it was the
nice.
original cellar cat. She
Yeah.
has her own wine. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
The 6 kids have a wine. I have a wine. Paul used to have a wine called Hans Reserve, and we had to change it to Mackinaw Reserve because
Yeah.
of a copyright issue
Oh,
with
boy.
the other Han family.
Oh boy.
The bigger Han family in California, but
Oh, I've never
they
heard
were
of
not.
them.
They were nice about it, but we had to quit using
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's awesome. So when I know all the wines are obviously different.
Yeah,
Do
we
they
have-
reflect
yeah.
the kids' personalities? Do we have
I
like the
don't-
sweeter
I
ones and the?
No, I don't think
Okay.
so, and I wouldn't
Okay.
tell you if I did because I'd probably get in
I
trouble.
don't wanna get you in trouble.
No, the wines. I mean, they're just made with different grapes. Some are blends, some are single varietal, some are very small batch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the kids' wines, the boys' wines are all red. I'm not sure why that is.
Yeah.
The girls' wines are all blush wines, mine
Okay.
included. So
Yeah.
it's kind of fun, I
All
guess,
right.
that way. And then the cat was a tabby cat, and she has a white wine.
Very
But
nice.
yeah, but it's fun. And the grapes, we use the French American hybrid grapes we grow here. So sometimes people come out, I think it's a little confusing. They're like, oh, I want a Cabernet. And it's like, we
Well,
don't have a Cabernet
yeah.
because it would freeze to death.
Yeah.
But we have this, and it's very similar. And then they're like, oh, that's quite good. So, that's a good thing to know, though, like what people prefer drinking when
Yeah.
they're at the tasting bar. And we can kind of help them
Match up.
figure out what's what. We have
Midwest wine
20
to it.
different wines. So very seldom do we have somebody who can't find something that they really like.
How
So-
have you guys grown over the years as far as like your
A
wine
lot.
goes? What did you start out with?
Well, we're the original. The year Paul opened, he had 6 wines, and that year kind of put us on the map because he won the state competition for the
Wow.
gold medal for the
In the first year.
Alexanders in the first year, and then 5 silver medals. And he always said, where do you go after that? Because
Yeah.
there's tremendous winemakers in the state that have never got that award,
Wow.
and so he was very fortunate. And it just kind of rocketed off, from there. So now we're at like 20 some wines on our list.
and do you think you guys will continue to add more wines or?
Yeah, because you can do that because when we're making the finishing product of the wine, we take different grape varietals and blend them.
Okay.
So that's how we come up
Okay.
with different things. And then sometimes we have like this wine that we're drinking comes in a dry version, which is what we have, and a sweetened version. So some things we make like in 2 versions because some people like no sugar.
Yeah.
That's what dry means, is no sugar, or they like sweeter.
Okay.
So that's what this one is, the drier
Yeah.
version.
You grew the tasting room, right? That's grown, and then
we're
I
on the
mean, all
original
of
porch
this.
here.
Okay.
And this was the starting place to sit, and it quickly got outgrown. And then Paul put the bandstand down by the lake, thinking it was just a bandstand. And within a year, people were asking to have weddings down there, and then that grew into more weddings. And then we were renting tents, and so finally we built a pavilion. So now we have a big 300-seat person pavilion, and it's got a big wraparound porch. So the biggest event I had ever was last year. For a seated dinner. It was 420
Wow.
people for one of the insurance companies.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, so that was fun, and that was on a band night. So they came and had some entertainment and had dinner, and then they stayed for our band out
Awesome.
in the yard for the concert.
Tell
So-
me more about the band nights.
yeah, the band nights were just, Paul loved music, and he just started it with like small, duos and stuff. And now that is a big deal for us. I mean,
Oh my
we
gosh.
start at the end of May. We have our big International Wine and Beer and Music Festival. and that's our first kickoff, and we have 5 bands that weekend. And then we started on June 2nd, we started with Sweetwater, and then we'll have bands every single Saturday night at 7 p.m. through the end of September.
That's awesome.
And we've got Brushville 2 Friday evenings. I think it's August 29th. We have them on Friday, and we have fireworks planned.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm pushing that, or not August, I'm sorry, June 29th, because I'm pushing that as the beginning of the 4th of July weekend.
Perfect.
Because 4th of July on Wednesday is sort of like awkward.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm like, okay, it's the start of the 4th of July
Perfect.
weekend. We're having fireworks.
It's like birth month.
It gives me an excuse. Yeah, it gives me an excuse to have fireworks,
I
which
like
I'm
it.
always in for that. So
Heck
our
yeah, that'd be
firemen
awesome.
do that for us from
Very
Mackinaw.
cool.
They come out. Yeah, so it's fun. So we do the concerts, and then we got 2 more festivals this summer. We have the art festival, and the car club is organizing a bunch of cruise-in for different car stuff. So
Awesome.
that's kind of a fun thing too. They park all over the grounds if it's a nice day like
Yeah.
this, and usually we'll have 50 to 70 cars even
Wow.
on a good day. With the art, of course, for sale in the pavilion, and we really try to support the local arts community.
Yeah.
There's no charge for that, and we do face painting. And
Awesome. So something for everybody.
Yeah, and then the grape stomp, where I dress up
Yeah.
as Lucy, and we do the grape stomp,
grape
and,
stomp,
and the
of
Lucy
course.
contest and everything. So those are the 3 big ones coming. We have a couple. We always kind of throw the doors open for charities to use it, or nonprofits for fundraising. So because of some band schedule changes on the parts of people they had hired, we kind of have this week in August that's going to be very exciting. But we have on August 10th, we'll have the Special Olympics here
Oh,
doing
awesome.
a lip sync competition. And they've done this for years. It's very successful. It's so fun. And they get local politicians and officials. And I'm throwing it down to the Peoria people that see this, because we have a lot of McLean County representation, but we need some Peoria folks
All right.
to be part of the lip sync. And then the next night we have Rock the Farm out here with the Way Down Wanderers,
yeah.
and that's for Easter Seals.
Very cool.
So I have Special Olympics, Easter Seals, and then our concert Saturday
Oh my
night.
gosh.
And you've been, I think, to one of the Murder Mysteries.
Oh, yeah.
Those
They're
are
a
fun.
blast.
So those will start again in October.
Very cool.
And
Yes,
that's
they
our
do. You keep
winter.
it going all year round. There's
We
always
keep it
something going on
going.
at the winery.
Oh, and I found out. Okay, here's the formula for the CVB2 of here. So I've always had Christmas open houses, and I
Yeah.
do it in November, and it's pretty low key. We have food and a guy playing carols on the piano. Yeah.
One of my favorite things about the concert series too, and most of the events out here, is just how you can just kind of sprawl. You just pick
Yeah.
a little plot of land, and you throw your blanket down.
Yeah,
you
it's
can
your
bring in
little
food.
plot.
You've got all the drinks you could want: wine, beer, sodas, water.
Yeah. Oh, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention too, because this is kind of unusual. We did it the first time last year. We're having the Paul Hahn Memorial Ohana Run out here. So people that
Awesome.
are runners, it's a 5K run, but I didn't advertise. I was told by the running crowd I didn't
Yeah.
advertise it properly. It's a terrain run, and we have
Oh.
it staged around the property and up and down the vineyard lanes
Oh
and
my
around
gosh.
the 2 lakes, because we have 86 acres, so
Yeah.
it's a big place. So we have it all around the grounds. A lot of people that came thought it was going to be a road race out in
Yeah.
the country, and they were like, this
Surprise.
is so fun. We're
That's
going to bring
awesome.
people. So that's in September. That's on the 29th.
Oh, is it a 5K,
So
or is
it's a
it-
5K,
okay.
and there's a family walk run, and
Awesome.
we had a little bit of food available,
Cool.
and a few awards, and then we did, and we'll probably do this again. We did a plumeria petal release in memory of those
Very
that
cool.
we've lost out on the lake, and yeah, it was
Beautiful.
neat. Yeah, it was a neat morning.
What a cool day. So where can you find the calendar of events for all of these things that are going on?
The calendar of events for us, 2 places really for good information: MackinawValleyVineyard.com,
Mm-hmm.
and then Mackinaw Winery is our Facebook page. And so both of those, the upcoming events tab on the MackinawValleyVineyard.com has really like headings for everything, and
Yeah.
you can click on it and it'll expand all the information if there's any need to call ahead for tickets. But like the concerts are just come that day, pay your $5, come
Yeah.
in. Kids 12 and under are always free. That's important to us. As weird as it sounds to some people, we're a family-friendly
Oh, gosh, you are
winery,
very.
and it's very fun for us to see the kids. In fact, yesterday, the Lions needed a bigger lake, so our Lions Club had about 80 kids out here with their parents fishing.
Oh, cool.
And had the Lions Club fishing derby out here yesterday at 4 o'clock.
Fun. You guys, you do
So-
events of all kinds.
I seldom say no. I mean, really,
Yeah.
if we have the time and it's it's open and I have something else booked, it works. and
Yeah.
it's fun. So,
Well,
yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, thanks for being
yeah.
our friend for all these years
Yeah,
too.
thanks for creating such an amazing place for people to come and do
I give
everything.
Paul the credit. We're keeping it up and
Yeah,
keeping it going, and
you're
we
doing a
love
great
it.
job.
As the family works really hard, the kids, it's our
It is.
our
It's- the whole
labor of
family's
love for
involved,
the
aren't
family.
they?
Yeah. And I'm lucky because we have 6 kids between us, and 2 of them are here full time, and another one works here part time, and then the others are on call, and they're
Yeah.
very helpful when they're called to help. They show up.
That's
so
awesome.
I'm
Well,
very
yeah.
fortunate.
It takes a village, that's for sure, for something like this.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much,
Well,
Diane,
here,
for having
a
us out.
toast to
again.
a good year for Peoria and
And-
our county and
Yes,
here.
thank you. To find out more about Mackinaw Valley Vineyard, head over to their website or check them out on enjoypeoria.com. We'll be right back with more Happy Half Hour. Let's go for a bike ride. Check out City Cycle, the Peoria area's bike share program, brought to you by Enjoy Peoria and powered by Zagster. City Cycle has bike stations located in 6 different spots. Membership is super affordable, and riding the bikes is so easy. All you do is download the Zagster app, choose your bike, unlock, ride, and return to any of the stations. Want to try it out? Visit Ride City Cycle on Facebook for more. Planning a party? Need the perfect gift? Looking for the right home decor? So Chic Boutique is your one-stop shop for everything pretty. They have all of the prettiest gifts, stationery, bridal and baby shower gifts, party supplies, and so much more. And if you need help with your next party, So Chic has you covered, from event planning and coordination to their pretty little party room. The staff at So Chic will make sure your next party is perfect. Do you want to find out more about what's going on in the Peoria area? Well, check us out at enjoypeoria.com.
The number of fireworks displays starts off tonight at Glen Oak Park in Peoria. They have their 3rd of July fireworks spectacular, which if you've never been to that, it's really cool because not only do they have the fireworks, but you get to see the Peoria Municipal Band play on the bandstand. And it's one of those that if you've never been to it, you really do need to check it out because the band's awesome, the fireworks are awesome, and it's in a cool setting with the lagoon and the park. A lot of cool places to check it out. If you can go over at Glen Oak or down over at Woodruff, which is another really fun place to see them. And then tomorrow, of course, all the 4th of July fireworks shows. We have to start with, of course, the Red, White, and Boom on the Peoria and East Peoria riverfronts. It's considered the largest firework display in all of Illinois, even Chicago. Yeah, it's bigger than the Grant Park one. So it's all synchronized to festive music, American 4th of July music. So if you've never seen that, you really have to. Of course, a lot of towns have had their shows that are awesome too. Morton, Pekin, we know Chillicothe has one. A lot of towns around the area have shows. So if you're looking for something to do, you definitely I would check out one of those. Peoria Heights has some cool events coming up. Illinois Shakespeare Festival at Tower Park. If you've never seen the Shakespeare Festival down in Bloomington, they do a traveling version of it. And so check that out at Tower Park. It's really cool. They reenact a number of Shakespeare plays. Twelfth Night, Macbeth. A lot of the some of the dramas, some of the comedies. I remember being in Twelfth Night in high school. And it was a fun show. So check that out, and then later dinner and movie Under the Stars. You can go up and down Prospect Heights and check out some of their cool restaurants, establishments, and then go see Despicable Me 3. They do this a number of times during the summer, so a lot of fun movies. So if you can't make it, this weekend, there'll be more coming up. Well, that's it for this week's show. Time really does fly when you're having fun, right? If you're looking for other fun things to do, you can check us on our website, enjoypeoria.com, or visit us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Awesome social media sites. And like Casey's mom always says, if you're bored, you're born. So get out and have some fun. Thank you for joining us. See you next week.
PeoriaLife.com